What's up, YouTube? I'm just getting all connected here, so just bear with me. Hey, Crystal. Good morning, Desiree. Okay, I am gonna get started so it doesn't take forever. I have kind of a lot of wax. 18 bars. Not all of them are completely finished though, so that's okay. And hopefully you can see me. I decided to open up the window because just needs some light, some like outdoor vibes, and we're gonna go on a walk later. But anyway, let's get started. I first want to start with things that are not available anymore, and then we'll move on to others. So I don't remember if I talked about this in my last video, but Thunderstorm, I only warmed 2 cubes of that. I don't know why, I was feeling it, and made me kind of happy. So it's like pretty florally to me, that's all I get. But Sensi said, very refreshing, sharp, spicy, outdoor fragrance like the breeze in a storm. There's gotta be some floral in here. Because it smells like, you know, like that green, like leafy type of vibe. There's a little bit of an aquatic vibe also. But yeah, it's really just like super florally to me. So, not bad, but we'll see how we like it as I go on. Next, I warmed a few cubes of Buzz Lightyear to Infinity and Beyond, and since it says blast off to a galaxy of endless imagination where fizzy orange and black currant are cosmically balanced with plum blossom and sugared raspberry. This just smells like grape sweet tarts to me, so that's that. Next, I found some of one of my favorite scents on the black market, Enchanted Mist. I have been looking for bars of this forever, and I just happened to come across a couple, so I snagged them up. Enchanted Mist was a little bit different from what I remember it. I don't know if these bars are just off a little bit, but it's still okay. On cold, I just smell like fruit, like an apple. And then, honestly, there's a little hint of like nail polish remover to it that I don't remember ever being there before, but since he says romantic blend of juicy apples enhanced and sweetened by rose petals and rich jasmine. It's not exactly how I remember it, but this one used to be a goodie, so I mean, I still enjoyed it. It was very light, but yeah. And then, along with those, I snagged an old bar from 2016 of pomegranate ice, and this just really smells like perfectly pomegranate with like a mintiness. So, do I have fragrance oil on my nose? I feel like I do. I hope you guys are able to see this. Alright, so Sensi said juicy, where did it go? Juicy and sweet pomegranate berries and a hint of peppermint. So yeah, that's all it is. It smells like perfectly pomegranate if you mixed a peppermint situation with it. So this could probably easily be recreated if you just mix maybe like 2 cubes of perfectly pomegranate with a cube of perfect peppermint, or probably not candy cane wishes, but perfect peppermint if you still have that. That's exactly what it is. 2 cubes of pomegranate, 1 cube of peppermint. And that will do that. Alright, moving along, I have some of the Fantasy Wax collection that I have warmed and melted, and these are my thoughts. Oh, there was one more. I forgot. Where is it? There it is. Lucky in Love. I used to really not like Lucky in Love, and my partner did, and so this is like the last bar that I can find, and we're like slowly melting it, 1 cube at a time. Sensi says sweet bouquet of mandarin, bergamot, and orange with hints of peaches and berries. yeah, I still don't know, like, that I can pick all of those things individually. It just smells like, I guess, just citrus. And maybe that's just the bergamot, but I don't know. I want to like it more, but anyway, this is a dupe of Victoria's Secret Love Spell. So if you like Love Spell and you can find that bar somewhere, there you go. Alright, so moving on to the Fantasy Wax collection. First one on the list is Rainbow Berry. And I really liked Rainbow Berry. That's probably the only one that I liked out of all of them. Since it says colorful mixed berries and vanilla band together for some fun in a fragrance rainbow worth catching. And this one just smelled like pretty similar to Black Raspberry Vanilla, to be completely honest. It wasn't like super strong or anything like that. It was just very like mellow and just like berries and not bad. It's just really berries and vanilla. So that was probably my favorite out of all of them. I didn't really like this collection, but if I had to pick one, this would probably be it. Next, I melted Unicorn Kisses. I just didn't, I don't know. I want to see if I can, never mind. I was going to try and flip the camera. Oh, I think I can do it here. Nope, I can't do it there either. Sorry if you see my fingers. Anyway, Unicorn Kisses. This is my least favorite. It smelled like cough syrup to me, like cherry cough syrup. Since it says, this fantasy-making fragrance proves that anything's possible with pink watermelon, cherry lollipop, and rainbow rose. I think it was just a cherry lollipop. It reminded me of like cherry like cough drops or cherry medicine, cherry something medicine, and I did not like it. And from the scent description, I thought I was gonna flip over Unicorn Kisses, so I added it to my club straight away. Now I have a few more bars of that, which I'm not really too happy about. And no, I don't. I sent them off to one of my teammates because he liked it. Anyway, Unicorn Kisses. This one, couldn't smell it at all, which I'm kind of thankful for. And then I kind of cheated a little bit. I put it in my warmers maybe a couple hours before bed, so it kind of just like disappeared. I couldn't really even smell it. Anyway, next is Pixie Sparkle. Pixie Sparkle was probably my next favorite. And since it's a sparkling strawberry skipping over vanilla marshmallow and breezy blush amber, feels just like a fairy tale. Yeah, it was okay. It kind of smells like a tire shop, like rubber. Not in a bad way. I don't know how else to, it's not in a bad way. But yeah, it was okay. It just, these don't smell like, these, like, I can't pick any of the notes out from the scent description. Maybe the marshmallow. It is fruity, I guess. It's not, like, specifically strawberry to me. It smells like I don't know why I just thought of this, but, like, to me, this reminds me of, like, a, like, strawberry shortcake doll. Like, plasticky, but also still, like, fruity or strawberry-y. So, that was Pixie Sparkle. That was probably my next favorite out of that collection. And then, last so far is Sparkling Sugar. Sparkling Sugar, and I apologize if this is flipped. I'm using an app to stream. Sparkling Sugar is wild pineapple and sparkling yuzu flirt boldly with sugared musk in a thrilling tropical twist. And I didn't care for this one at all. We actually turned it off. Like, I put 2 cubes in one warmer, and then the rest of the wax just all over the rest of the house far away, and it was just too, it was not okay. It smells like pencil shavings to me. I don't know if that's the yuzu, I don't know if that's the sugared musk, I don't know what it is. I don't get any pineapple from it. I don't really even get like the citrusy like yuzu bit. I don't know. I was not a fan of this. We turned it off. It was just not good for us. So that was it for the Fantasy Wax collection. Overall, I'm not that impressed with it. So there. What are your guys' thoughts? Did you guys like it? Did you have a favorite, or what was your favorite out of all of them? If you have warmed it, let me know. I would be interested to see. All right, so moving along, Mineral Oasis was next on the list, and of course, I forgot to pull up my website. I had all of the other ones. up here, the scent descriptions that I like couldn't find anymore. But not the new ones. Okay, Mineral Oasis. Let's find you. So Scentsy says, dewy seagrass and blooming osmanthus drift across dreamy turquoise waters. And this just smells like a perfumey scent to me. It doesn't really smell like aquatic or, I don't know, I don't get like the seagrass note or anything like that. It smells more floral to me, more like a floral perfume. That's probably the blooming osmanthus. It's flower. Love it. It was really nice. It wasn't too strong. It was just a nice subtle scent, so that was good. Next up on the list is Peach Nectar. Peach Nectar is one of the new releases as well. Mineral Oasis was the new one. And Scentsy says, Peach Nectar, delicate peach skin and blue freesia settle into a bed of billowy musk clouds. And I really like this in wax form. It wasn't too musky. You definitely get the peach, maybe a subtle hint of the freesia. But it's not like peach rings or anything like that. It's just a nice balanced peach scent. Really, really, really nice. I do not, however, like this in the scent circle. For whatever reason, maybe it's just, it smells more perfumey in the scent circle. But wax, I'm a fan. And that was Peach Nectar. All right, so next we're gonna go to Berry Bright. Yeah, Berry Bright. I did happen to make it through a whole bar of this one. I'm trying to make it through whole bars at a time. Hey, Courtney. But it's hard. So I try to like split everything up, and I like to mix stuff, so we don't always go through one whole bar at a time. I can go through one bar at a time, but I try not to. Anyway, Berry Bright. Scentsy says, blue raspberry and fresh clementine light the way to sweet sugar plum. And that's really all I get is blue raspberry. It smells like blue raspberry, like Fun Dip or like a blue raspberry lollipop or something. Very sweet, very candy-like, and just blue raspberry. Like, I feel like if you ate this, your tongue would be blue. If it was a real candy. Don't eat the wax. It's non-toxic, but don't eat the wax. We've gone over this. All right, next, and one that I brought myself to warm because I don't know why, is Clean Breeze. I think we've been in the house so much. I mean, yes, we take the dogs out for walks and, we go out and we play fetch with them and stuff in the backyard, but it's not the same as like being able to go out and, leave and do stuff. So maybe I'm just craving that. So I did warm some Clean Breeze, which is white florals with a touch of spring. This is the scent of fresh, clean laundry. And it is, and I didn't hate it, but again, this is still just not this is not like my wheelhouse of scents. I like more of like this type of stuff. But it was nice. It was a nice like breath of fresh air. I found Berry Bright to be way too light for me. I prefer Blueberry Rush. I've never had Blueberry Rush, so this is pretty much my only blueberry experience, if you will. Besides blueberry cheesecake and blueberry pancakes, I've warmed blueberry cheesecake, but that's not the same. It's not on the same vibe. I would love to try Blueberry Rush. We'll see. I like Berry Bright, but it didn't last long. Yeah, it didn't really last long. Maybe like 6 to 8 hours. So it was on the lower end of the spectrum. Anyway, Clean Breeze was really nice. It was a nice like clean, like just start over and let's warm some wax. So I really like that one. Next, I warmed a bar of Inhale Exhale. I don't know if we can find this on the website. Oh yeah, we can. It's still available. Ooh, it's still available. I might need to buy some more of this. Inhale Exhale was a January scent of the month. It was amazing. It was super, super nice. Scentsy says, search for inner peace with salted citrus, calming freesia, and solar woods. It's just a nice, clean, fresh scent to me. I know it was kind of like divided down the middle. Some people hated it. Some people loved it. I was in the love it train. I really like this one. It's just nice. Hey, Joa. It's just like clean and fresh, and there's like a floral note to it also, and just, it was so good. I really like this. I think I might actually add this to my club, so I'm gonna have to put that aside to make sure I get that there. Next is an oldie but a goodie, Camu Camu. Where am I going? I hadn't warmed this for a really, really long time. And by really, really long time, I mean years. But Sensi says tropical oasis of lush mandarin, camu camu, and passion fruit. Now I couldn't remember if I liked camu more or skinny dippin'. And I think I like skinny dippin' more. I have a bar of that also, which we'll talk about in a second. But camu camu, I feel like it faded kind of fast. It just wasn't like what I remember. And I think I'm finding out that like, if you guys are new to my channel, which you guys have all been with me for a while. I've been a consultant since 2012, so I've been warming wax for quite a long time, and I feel like when I first started, it was just like strong. Like everything was super strong. Everything was like a powerhouse. Everything just, you could smell it for like days, I feel like. And I don't know if formulas changed or what changed, but I feel like some scents are still like that. Like coconut lemongrass, for example. But then some scents, like camu camu, that I remember being super strong, and sun-kissed citrus, they're not. And I don't know if that's because my nose changed or if the formula's changed. But I remember camu camu being pretty strong, and now it's not. But it's still nice. It's very tropical scented, tropical like vibes. I don't know what camu camu smells like on its own, but I'm sure it's pretty tropical. I liked it still, but not as much as I remember liking it in the past. Next, we're going to move on to Skinny Dippin'. Skinny Dippin' is probably, I think it actually is one of like the best seller. I'm going to look it up. Come on, fruity. Yeah, Skinny Dippin' is a bestseller, and for good reason. It's really nice. Let me find the scent description, which I just had in the catalog, but I'm special, and I have to find it on the internet. Okay. Fresh green apples perfectly harmonized with refreshing melons and juicy pears. I don't know that I get apples. Maybe a tinge, maybe a little bit. It's mostly like a melon scent to me. Again, still fruity, still tropical. Not so much tropical, but like that kind of vibe. Like I just want to like vacation when I smell this. It's super nice. It's really good. I like this one, and it was pretty strong. I left it on my warmers for, I think I got a good 3 days out of it, and not 24 hours. Ooh, I'm missing comments all over the place. I wonder if someone could. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. And I mean, I stopped warming for a long time. I just, it was probably, I hadn't warmed anything in probably a good 3 years. And so when I came back, it was just, everything was like, bleh. I don't know what that is. Okay, moving along, we're going to talk about Iridescent Pearl. Iridescent Pearl, I thought I was going to like be obsessed with. And not that I'm not, but, I mean, Iridescent Pearl gives me like an aloe water cucumber vibe. And Sensi says, lustrous layers of ripe, juicy mango and apple blossom wind down with tranquil water lotus. It is a little bit aquatic. There's that like water note, the aquatic-y kind of a note. It's a little bit floral. I don't really get mango or apple. I guess it's not apple, it's apple blossom. It's floral-y and aquatic-y. There's a little bit of a hint of something else in there, but it's not mango per se. It's just like a fruitiness, I guess. Yeah, so that was Iridescent Pearl. I liked it. It was good. I'm going to keep warming it. I only threw a couple of cubes in our guest room because I needed something to just freshen it up when we had guests over. And last but not least is Coconut Lemongrass. Sometimes I'm there for Coconut Lemongrass. Sometimes I'm not there for Coconut Lemongrass. This time, I was there for Coconut Lemongrass. And this one is just as strong as ever. Sensi says creamy tropical coconut and sunny bright lemongrass. All I get is lemongrass. I guess there's like a little bit of a creaminess to it. I don't know that I'd pick up coconut. I guess it's there a little bit. But to me, this is pretty much just lemongrass. Super bright, super refreshing and zingy. And I was actually there for it. I'm not usually, is lemongrass, it's not really technically considered citrus, but, or is it? I'm gonna Google that. Okay, so it has a powerful citrus scent, which I guess is true, but I don't know if it's actually considered a citrus. It's nice. It's got that vibe. It's got like a lemon vibe. It's just lemongrass. It's a little different. I don't know how to explain the difference, but it's a little bit different from just like a lemon. Anyway, I really like that this go around. So, that is it, I guess. That's all I have been warming. It's kind of a lot. I've had some scent circles going in the cars and stuff like that, but I'm too lazy to grab them. I guess we can talk about this for 2.5. This is pretty much done, but you can see, I opened this in January. And there's still oil in this, and dog hair. Dog hair plagues my life. But yeah, this is aloe water and cucumber. This has been sitting in my bathroom since January, and there's still freaking soil in there. So I don't know how long that's gonna last. Sensi says, I think it was like 60 days, right? Let's find out, because I have a horrible memory. You guys know this. Yeah, it doesn't say on the website, so I'm not gonna look for it, but I'm pretty sure it's 60 days. That's crazy. And then this one is the one that I colored, and this one I opened, I don't know, maybe a month and a half ago. I can't remember if I told you guys or not, but this is still about a third of the way full. And this one is an Amazon Rain, and it's great. It still smells nice. So I think I'm gonna leave them on my desk because that's where I can see them and appreciate them and love them. The scent throw on the flowers is all right. I feel like now I need to put my nose up to them to smell them because I've been smelling them so much. But when I put it in the bathroom, and for a long time and I still catch whiffs of it every now and again, but it's not like in the beginning. In the beginning, I could smell it. In my bathroom. My bathroom's a normal size. It's got one shower, one tub, one sink, just like a normal size bathroom that I had them in, and I could smell them. There was one point in time where I had the colored one in Amazon Rain sitting in our master bathroom, and I could smell it when you walked into the bedroom. And the way that our master is set up, it's the bathroom is like in one corner, and the entrance to it is in another. So it's a good enough distance. So I was surprised that I could actually smell the Amazon Rain one, that far away from where it was. So they're not bad. They're not gonna fill like a whole giant room like a couple cubes of waxwood, but they're nice. It's a nice subtle touch of fragrance. So I enjoy them. I wish they were refillable, kind of. But I'm not. I guess I'm not mad that they aren't. But that would be nice if they were. Anyway, that's all I got for now. So I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go let the dog out because she's whining. I think the other one's outside playing. So I'm gonna go check on her. And yeah, we'll talk to you later, guys. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you